It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renas Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves. We've reached our destination. I feel like somebody's
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renins to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Yes!
Excuse me!
Hey!
Really now?
What?
I see. Agreed.
Very nice.
Dohalim? The line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey.
Yes.
Just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey! Yay!
All right. I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renin overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know! I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Hey. Hey! Yes! Right.
Sure.
I don't believe this! Ah! Okay! Great! Got it. Yes! Yes!
Finally. If only we could... flown with the wind to get here faster.
I wonder if something happened. Yeah! Hey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Hmm? Just great.
I guess... Thanks.
Huh?
Well... Hmm? All right.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right.
I guess.
Whew.
Got it.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Right, here goes!
Arctic waterfall!
A fascinating art there.
Care to give it a try?
No. A little unrefined for my taste.
That's how you judge them?
I won't forgive you!
Not again! My turn!
The heavens must be smiling.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zooglin that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogl's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogl like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do! Avoid the enemy's weakness. I'll thank you.
Fluidity of your
That's my
movement
cue.
is simply incredible.
Shut him down!
Everlasting shock! Eagle ray! In a bind? Down on the ground!
This one's mine. Sleep now.
I can carve through armor!
Mega ray.
Ruin get!
Gemini Alpha. Mega ray. Annihilation. Mega ray.
You picked the wrong fight!
Annihilation. Photon. Magic is there. The Holy Land.
Elusive deity!
Rotating fire.
You forgive me. My head.
I'll tear you apart! From beyond,
Radiant Pierce!
imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Radiant Pierce! I'll finish you here and
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
Dance in the wind!
I can carve through armor!
Here I go. And again.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Leave the chargers to me!
Here! I'm out of ammo. This one's mine. Back into the fray. That'll bring you down.
Rip it here!
Take it. Go. Radiant Pierce. Radiant Pierce.
Another incantation.
Radiant Pierce.
Armor won't save you!
Radiant Light.
Can't get out of this!
Pierce. Damn it. Out of ammo.
It's in your hands now.
Healing circle. Here I come. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Not today!
Resuscitation. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm on it!
Resuscitation.
My pride.
Eliminate the storm. Far enough. Ready to go.
My fight is shot!
I couldn't make it in time.
Sorry to trouble you. Back into the fray. Thank you for the healing, Dohaline.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one's dying on our watch.
Why thank you, your lordship!
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Eat dirt. I never fit. I'm all stocked up. And again. Radiant Pierce. There you go.
In a bind?
Radiant Pierce.
I can carve through armor!
Handle it. Here goes. I can feel the medicine working. Do not. Radiant Pierce. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Here I go. Got you.
Heal my weary
Radiant confiscated.
It's on!
Radiant Pierce. I'm out of ammo.
Radiant Rip.
I'm all stuffed up.
Can't
get out of this!
Go! Eat dirt! This one! Radiant pierce! Radiant pierce! Come on! You lost here! Radiant pierce!
Armor won't save you!
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Burn in hell!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Where are you going? Air thrust! This one will sleep now!
My weary companion!
I'll stand into the fray! Got you! It's over! In How here! About this? More for Dark Shield!
Catapult!
One more! Radiant pierce! Only has to Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger blade! Radiant pierce! Radiant pierce!
I'm watching you! Through armor!
Get on in there, Radiant pierce! I'm out of ammo! More with that go! Not like this! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Here goes! Resuscitation! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Let's go! Resuscitation!
There are interrupted.
Right this way! Not in your dreams! Back into the fray! Go! Radiant
This one's all mine!
Pierce! Radiant Radiant sword! Here I go! Got you! The flame! It's go time! Burning Pierce! I'm out of ammo! It's up!
I'll smash you!
Can't get out of this!
I'm all stocked up! Where are you going? A new leaf on life! Sighted! Here I go! One more! Radiant pierce!
Armor won't save you!
Got
Do it!
Not on my watch! You're Radiant pierce! Radiant pierce! Radiant pierce! Damn it! Out of ammo! Watch and leave! Go! You're mine!
Burn in hell!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Sighted! Go!
Make it rain!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Raging Captain! Got you!
Heal my weary...
Dance in the wind! One more! Get on in there with the others! Think again! Sighted! And again! Rocked and ready!
What?
Sleep Where are you going?
Take this!
Get on in there with the others! Will this help? Here goes! Healing circle!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'm only getting started.
This one's mine!
Regenerate!
Think again. You're open.
Suffer in silence.
Going in.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Inferno pierce. Radiant pierce.
In a bind?
It's go time. Take it.
I'll smash you!
Got you. I'm gone. Sorry. Take it. Take this. Radiant pierce. This can't be happening.
Soaring blast!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
You're Radiant pierce. Radiant pierce. Radiant.
Do it!
Switch to offense. Damn it. Watch and
Burn it! Shine!
take it. Now and again. Radiant pierce.
Take in a bind!
Such unadulterated fury.
Carve through armor! Begin!
Take it.
Does it hurt?
It's over. Go. Radiant pierce. Denied. You're open.
Heal my weary companion! This one's all mine!
Ready to go.
Being interrupted.
Can't be happening.
Anything in armor is all mine! From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Hurricane strike.
Resuscitation! Lightning strike! Breath of life!
I can't lose.
Take this!
Here I go! Got it! Take care!
Elusive deity!
Here!
Soaring blast! Ignite!
I'm all stuck left!
Lightning strike!
You're
Might with blackened
radiant
blade!
here! Primed and ready! Radiant here!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Take it!
Guardian
How's
Field!
this? That'll bring you down!
I'm ready to go! I let my guard down.
Resuscitation!
Benediction light.
Resuscitation!
Watch yourself. I sense
There!
incredible
Help!
power.
This one's almost. Tornado drive.
Take this!
There!
Burn!
Got you!
From beyond.
Think again!
Imbue this vanquish
Here I go!
soul.
Go! You're
Anything in armor is all mine!
Take it! One more! Radiant here!
Far enough!
Think again! There! Got me! Radiant here! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up here! How's this? It's over!
Take this.
Resuscitation!
Crescent flash.
It's
in your hands now.
Resuscitation! Primed and ready! Photon, illuminate the dark! Come forth! I can't heal you forever! Where are you going?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Ignite!
Take heart! How's this?
In a bind?
Seal! There! Radiant here! Radiant here! Radiant here!
From
Go!
beyond.
And
Imbue
again!
this vanquished
I
soul.
can carve through armor!
Here I go! And again! Here I go! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Shine. Radiant light.
Resuscitation!
Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
A new lease on life!
This one's
He who
all mine!
prepares is free from
No
regret.
Burn. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Radiant
Regenerate.
here! I'm out of ammo!
Appreciate the
It's
help.
over! I'm all fucked up! The enemy is going all out!
Danons have unique
There!
ways
Radiant here! Radiant here! Radiant I won't give up!
Armor won't save you! Begin!
Crescent moon!
Take this!
Down! Your arm!
Inferno
Elusive
cloak!
deity!
Sorry.
Dance on the wind!
Light up!
Ready to go!
I let my guard down.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
They're tearing through us!
Healing must be our first priority.
I'm on it. Not a moment to waste.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Where are you going? Amazing! Not long to go now. We couldn't have done it without you, Winwell. Here I go. Come on. Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight. I can't lose. Raging storm! Thunder blade! There! Go! Radiant here! Radiant here! Sorry.
From beyond.
You're ready and rare!
Vanquished soul with
Armor
life.
won't save you!
Resuscitation.
Take it! You're got some fight left in me. A new lease on life. Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
There! Radiant here! Damn it! Out and back into the fray! Go! I'm only radiant here! Radiant here! Inferno crossing! Here's another! Here I go! How's this? Radiant light! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
So now you're getting serious?
Can't get out of this!
Back into the fray! Got me! It's
The
over!
flame inside me yearns!
Here! Can't be happening!
Ready to go! This one's mine!
Ground and pound!
It's over! Pierce! Radiant blood! Pierce!
Regenerate!
There! Go! It's over!
Imbue this vanquished soul.
I'll bring you back!
It's go time!
Shine!
Resuscitation!
Burn in hell!
I can hear my
through
armor!
There! One more! Radiant Pierce! I'm out of ammo! Walking! Go!
I let my guard down.
It's go time! Now you see what I can do!
It's over! How's this? This can't be happening!
Beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. Shine! Radiant light! For her regeneration! Rita!
Thanks, Shino.
Now or never. From beyond.
I let my guard down.
Such unadulterated fury.
Do it! Benediction light.
What was I thinking?
Heal!
In a vine?
Here I go! How's this?
Be carried away. From beyond.
I'll bring you back from
imbue
Death's
this
Abyss!
vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation.
It's go time!
Smart. I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Now for something special! Resuscitation! Freeze, Lancer! You get this! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Get on in there with the others! Resuscitation! I'm ready!
I'll smash you!
How's this? Radiant Pierce! Radiant Pierce! I never miss! Radiant Light! What the? Not like this!
All disasters made one.
Take this!
The helix of purity.
I can't lose! A new lease on life!
Purge malevolence. Arctic.
Resuscitation! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Sorry.
The power
Eat
of
dirt!
I'm ready to go.
Resuscitation! I'll bring you...
That's kinda smart.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Resuscitation!
Now you're getting serious?
You're mine!
Breath of life. Heal
You're
my
my radiant light! Here!
Cure.
Sing again! Take it! How's this one
Don't mind if I do.
Anything in armor is on.
Radiant go! And again! Radiant pierce!
It's in your hands.
I won't give up! I hope this medicine works as promised.
Hurricane strike! The flame inside me yearns to be... Let free!
Ready to go! Now!
I'm ready!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some...
Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
We should be able to cook here.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Xion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Xion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Mind if I join you, Law?
So, how's it been going?
How's what been going?
Come on, man. You know what I mean. How have things been with you and Shion?
I had a feeling it was about that. Well, what about things on your end?
No, we're not talking about me. I'd rather hear about you.
I don't really have anything to share on that front.
Don't be like that. You think I can't tell something's been going on?
Look, I'm not the type to go blabbing about that kind of stuff.
Give me a break. Don't keep secrets from me just because you're a little old.
I'm not that old.
I don't know, man. Lately it seems like you start wheezing as soon as we get into a fight.
That's some pretty big talk. You really want to try your luck with me? What were we talking about before?
It was... well, it doesn't really matter now.
What's wrong? Did I hit your head too hard?
No, man, you don't get it. You're really something, Alphen.
What do you mean?
Just you. How you always indulge me and help me work through my jumbled thoughts.
Do I?
Yeah, I always feel better after being with you. Even duking it out just now helped.
There you go again, making me out to be better than I really am.
I'm not making you out to be anything. You can't stop me from admiring you, Alphen.
You've got strange taste, then.
I'm fine with that. I hope someday I can be there to lift you up, too.
I don't plan on getting quite that old anytime soon.
We should go again sometime.
We should. I look forward to it.
We should go on a training trip together sometime. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.